Alright, hey everyone, today we are going to go to the 6th annual Tiny House Festival here in Conyers, Georgia. I've never been to a tiny house, so this will be interesting. Can't wait to see all the different things that people have done and different variety of houses. So come join me. Maybe we'll talk to a couple of people, get to hear their story, see what it's like, and we'll go from there.
This is our Murphy bed. So
okay.
This unchains and folds down. It's a full XL.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of nice because I was not the kind of kid that used to make my bed all the time.
So you just throw it up. Well, you just throw it up.
I make it. I strap it down. It folds up. It's made when I put it down.
Okay.
That board in front of that chair folds down over the steps.
Okay.
So we got more foot room up there.
Extra landing.
Yeah. The chair can spin around and face rear where we have this pop-up table. So that table pops up. We can both work at it at the same time.
Okay.
Both these chairs have seat belts. And then we have tons of storage underneath this Murphy bed. So
nice.
And then refrigerator, soundbar, TV. This is an old bifold door that we found behind Habitat for Humanity. They had thrown out.
Okay.
So we cut it down.
Cut it down, yeah.
Fit the wall.
Nice.
Got our composting toilet. Got some wall lockers and some storage. My neighbor made us these stained glass panels.
Okay.
So we got some awesome stained glass. I'm still a little terrified of it. I'm like, I'm gonna break that.
No slamming.
Yeah, this door came out of Habitat for Humanity too.
Okay.
Really tall door. So now we got to finish up the sanding and paint on the trim here.
Gotcha.
We just haven't got to that yet.
How long have you had it?
About a year.
A year?
So it took 6 months to build.
Okay.
We spent about 6 months doing longer and longer trips in it. And then about 4 weeks ago, we moved in full time.
Wow, okay.
So,
how's the transition been?
it was hard on my wife to get rid of all of her stuff. So I said, listen, let's not get rid of any stuff. Just box it up and put it in storage. That way we can avoid that trauma.
Yeah. And if we find we never use it, then we get rid of it.
Found this pallet wood. This is actually pallet wood from an air conditioning company, so it's huge wood, but it was pretty and free. So
okay,
got that. And then we did our deck back here, and this is our shower deck. So we use these magnets, hang up shower curtains.
Okay.
Turn on the water, and the hot water heater fires up, and bam, you got a hot shower.
So here we are at the Tiny House Festival. There's probably over 60 buses here, or 60 tiny homes that vary, all with a wide range of material, design, everything. So you'll find a lot of things are custom made. So it's made to fit whoever owns the bus. People have taken anywhere from 3 weeks to 9, 10, 12 months to build. if not a little bit longer. And people are in all different types of stages. So some are living in between their, traditional home and their tiny home. Others are full-time in their tiny home. Some people's homes are trailers, so they're not necessarily a bus. So it's just something additional that they use. There's co-ops, there's everything, there's a whole ecosystem.
California and back.
Wow.
So we broke it in real good.
Wow, okay.
It was a 3-week trip. We actually spent 1 week in California.
Okay.
Had the best time of our lives. Came home, did some more modifications because we were like, oh wait, we need this.
Yeah, after you lived in it.
Yeah, we do that about every month. We're like, oh, we haven't used this since October. Get rid of it. We haven't used this since January. Bye.
Okay.
So we love it. It's a gasoline. It's a van chassis, so it's easier to get maintained and fit in small spaces.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So, if you don't mind me asking, what made you transition to the bus?
So we didn't want to pay rent anymore.
Okay.
And then COVID happened as well. So
good timing.
Lost our jobs. And then our landlord that we were renting, and we're gonna kind of like let the boys pay the rent and keep their own little apartment
space.
And have like a home base.
Yeah.
Our landlord decided to sell the house.
Oh wow.
And not renew our lease. So I was like, all right, that's fine with me, but boys, go find an apartment.
How long did it take you to build or put together?
Well, we got it in April, threw some furniture in there at first, and then in October. No. What's the month before? September. She started building it full time. Like literally every day. But since she was laid off, she started like clocking in for us.
Gotcha. So I guess you were in California. Are you based here in Georgia now, or do you just travel?
Based anywhere.
Travel wherever?
Yeah,
okay.
She has
was it just, I guess, apartments are usually a little bit smaller, so was it a hard transition over?
Not at all. We, the house we were renting, we had several roommates, so we all pretty much like hung out in our rooms anyway.
Yeah, okay.
We had a common area of the kitchen and laundry room.
Okay.
So, no. And I had lived in a bus prior to meeting her.
Really? Okay. So you already had experience.
I had a bigger bus and sold it and got a smaller bus.
Downgraded.
Yeah.
So, okay, awesome. And what was your name? Sorry. Shelly.
Yeah.
Ramon.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Griselda. We are Escobedo on
Escobedo. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Have a great day.
You too. So for me personally, I'd probably have one if it was just me and my wife. I don't know how to do with 5 kids all in a small house. I've heard, I think someone said they have, almost 6 or 8 people in one tiny home. We definitely need some space in our home, but some of these are very wide. They're very spacious and then roomy. Just really depends on how it's designed. So. how long have you guys?
3 weeks. It was 2 years building it and 3 weeks living in it. So yeah, so we're maiden voyage.
Okay, awesome.
So we plan to live in it for at least a year. It's probably going to be longer than that if I'm honest.
What made you guys transition over to the?
My wife.
Okay.
Yeah, she wanted to do it for a really long time. She was really loving the idea. She took me to a festival, and I saw how excited she was for it, and I was like, I can do anything for a year.
All right, so that's it. That was the Tiny House Festival. This is the 6th one they've had. It was pretty cool. I've never seen a tiny house before, but it was pretty amazing to walk through and see all of the workmanship that people have done, all of the variety of different types of houses that people have, and then just kind of listening to their stories. So maybe we'll go to the one next year, and I'll see you guys then. Take care.